The room with no reflection. I travel a lot for work, conferences, client meetings, hotel after hotel. Most of the time they all blur together. But there was one trip I'll never forget because of room 209. I checked in late after a long flight. The hotel was a little too quiet, old-fashioned, with that musty scent of old carpets and forgotten time. The woman at the front desk hesitated when she handed me the key. "You're in 209, she said, frowning. Then she forced a smile. I asked what she meant, but she just shook her head. "Long day. Sorry. Enjoy your stay." That should have been my first red flag. When I entered room 209, the air felt heavy, like it hadn't been touched in a while. The bed was made perfectly. The lights worked, but the mirror above the dresser didn't reflect me. I walked right up to it, waved, leaned in close. Nothing. No reflection. Just the room behind me, slightly darker, like it was filmed with bad lighting. I checked my phone camera to be sure I showed up fine there. But in the mirror, nothing. No one. I saw a girl crying in the hallway, begging for help, but the receptionist showed me her check-in photo. She died in that room 5 years ago. I was in town for my cousin's wedding, and we had to book a cheap motel last minute. It was one of those off-the-highway places that was practically empty. I went to check it out and I saw a girl sitting against the wall. She was crying and she looked like she hadn't bathed in days. "Are you okay?" I asked her. And she responded, "He's in there. He won't let me leave." She pointed across the hall at the closed door. "Who?" I asked. But when I turned back to her, she was gone. I was put in room 112, and the only other person there was the guy at the front desk. Around midnight, I heard crying coming from the room across the hall, like someone was still waiting for help. The next morning, I told the story to the front desk guy, and he showed me a photo of her from when she checked in 5 years ago. He said that her boyfriend probably killed her, and that the room was closed off after that. As I was checking out, I looked one last time at room 113. When I heard 3 soft knocks from the other side desk. Someone was trying to enter my room. The problem was I had pushed a chair against the door, and it was moving anyway. I was alone on a business trip. Honestly, I didn't even trust the electronic lock. So I'd wedged a chair under the handle just to be sure. When the phone rang, I was halfway into a restless sleep. I sat up fast, heart hammering. The voice on the other end was calm. "This is the front desk. We have a report that someone is trying to break into your room. Are you okay?" I whispered. "Yes," I said, turning to look at the door. A single chair was wedged tightly under the handle, just how I'd left it. "We're sending security to check it out," the voice continued. "Please stay on the line." That's when I heard it, a soft tap, tap, tap against the door. I was staring at the door. The chair wedged beneath the knob shifted slightly. Someone was testing the door. I held my breath. The noise stopped. "I don't hear anyone," I said quietly. Not a knock. More like someone gently brushing their nails along the wood. "Sir," our guard said, "no one is in the hallway. He's right outside your door. Can you open it to confirm?" "No, guard, no one." "There's no one there," I whispered. I crept to the peephole and looked. The hallway was empty. I turned off the room lamp, holding the phone to my ear like a lifeline. My skin went cold. The voice on the other end was still talking, but I couldn't focus. A long pause. Then the voice returned, a bit less calm this time. Another pause. Then the voice changed slightly. Less professional, more ... amused. "Oh," it said, "then who just walked in?" I dropped the phone and turned to the room. The chair was toppled. The door was open, and I swear I saw myself, same clothes, same face, step into the room and quietly close the door behind me.